welcome everyone. Thank you for joining today's webinar. And I hope everyone is doing fine in this pandemic situation. So, my name is Abhijit and I'm working with OpenLM as a senior technical pre-sales engineer. Today's topic for the webinar, as we can see here, is OpenLM core functionality, embedded and advanced license reporting. So what we'll be covering today, what is OpenLM, its benefit, we'll see the deployment, how it is done, how it monitors the license usage using license managers and processes. Then we'll also look to some key reports which will help your organization to stretch the licenses to their level. Okay, so let's start. So what is OpenLM? Well, OpenLM is a monitoring and management system for engineering licenses, which allows for optimization of license usage by displaying usage patterns, historical statistics, procurement prediction, and real-time license status. In the next few slides, we'll also see like the supported license manager and all those details. A little about us. We were established in the year 2009. We are headquartered in Israel. We have work centers in USA, Europe, and representation in different parts of the world, including Japan, Korea, and India as well. These are some of the testimonials that you can see here. We always update them on different platforms as well, including LinkedIn. So you can refer to them. Now let us see why we need OpenLM. First of all, monitoring. This means OpenLM monitors all license servers under your organization, and it displays it in a single friendly interface. This means you don't have to jump back and forth between different vendor interfaces. You will have all licensing information you need at one place. OpenLM provides you with live streaming of data, full reporting capabilities, and statistical prediction to better understand your licensing environment and overall utilization of your licenses. Now, secondly, managing. OpenLM helps the license administrator directly manage and control license usage, which means we have got different functionalities like allocating licenses to group of users, harvesting licenses of idle application, which means if a certain application is getting idle above a specific threshold of time, which you can always define in the system, then licenses can be harvested. Preventing license checkout when a certain criteria are not met. Okay, like for example, cross-country usage, or if you want, the licenses should be checked out only within a specific time zone. Those kind of restrictions you can put in, and you can prevent the license checkout accordingly. Now, third is automation. So you'll be able to automate your license reporting process as once the OpenLM is configured, licensing information flows into the system continuously, and it fills all the reports and widgets OpenLM has to offer. You can also schedule reports to be sent automatically to managers and any stakeholders who might require licensing information and reports. So basically, OpenLM automatically keeps tracks of your license usage status, and it notifies you once it requires your attention. Now, one of the most important benefits, like reduced spending. So OpenLM boasts a variety of reports and widgets which indicate the health of your licenses and shows how many ways you can reduce spending on the application licenses, whether they are floating license or any other type of license model. So basically, it helps you to cut down the cost, optimize your licenses, and hence have a very good return on investment that you do on OpenLM. Now, One of the most important aspects these days, avoid audits. So OpenLM automatically keep tracks of your system license usage status, and it notifies with, once it requires your attention. So lastly, due to constant automated reporting and reliability of the system, vendors can easily receive up-to-date reports validated and constantly reports using OpenLM either manually or automatically. So this puts your organization in a very good light when an audit is due. So OpenLM might even help you to avoid audit completely, as the vendor will be assured that you are using their product correctly and will not need to spend time and money auditing your organization. Now, this is the OpenLM on-premise deployment architecture with agent and Active Directory synchronization. So let us look here what we have. So what we need here is a central network server where we install the OpenLM server program. Okay. Now, here you must be having different license servers where you have configured different floating licenses or the network licenses. So on those license servers, we install a small component called OpenLM broker. Okay. Even though this is optional, but we strongly recommend to install the OpenLM broker on the license servers. Now, this broker will interface with a different license manager like FlexLM, DSLS, all those license managers which are supported by OpenLM, and then it transfers the data, it communicates with the OpenLM server. Now, if your organization is using Active Directory, then you can also synchronize the Active Directory with OpenLM. For that, we need to install two components called Directory Synchronization Service and Directory Synchronization Agent, which we short term as DSS and DSA. So that will help you to integrate Active Directory with OpenLM server. Now, this OpenLM server has got certain hard-coded algorithms using which it creates different kind of reports, statistics of the license usage. And as an end user or as a license admin, you can view the license statistics using a web browser like Chrome, Firefox, or Edge on an end user workstation within your network. And there you can view the user interface of OpenLM. Now, this is the core product. Apart from that, we also have an optional component called OpenLM Agent. This is actually deployed on the end user workstations. This can be deployed using SCCM GPO or a silent script using a batch file. Now, why do we need OpenLM Agent? OpenLM Agent basically has got two functionality. It can monitor the process running at the end user workstation. So for example, you have got AutoCAD installed on the workstation and you want to monitor its idle session or its actual usage, which we call it as. So in that case, OpenLM will monitor the process and it will monitor certain parameters like CPU utilization, input output data, memory, and then it will identify whether that application is getting idle or not. So suppose a user starts the application of AutoCAD and he just minimizes it, and maybe he's working on something else, maybe he's typing an email or chatting with his team member. FlexLM will think that AutoCAD is in use as the license has been checked out, but actually it is not in use. The application is getting idle, even though the license is in use. So in order to maximize the availability, in order to optimize the license, that information, whether the license is getting idle or not, OpenLM Agent will identify that and will transfer that information to the OpenLM server. And the license admin can check that info and take an appropriate action. He can also automate license release or license retrieval. So for that functionality, you need OpenLM Agent to be installed. Another thing is if you want to monitor any standalone or node lock license, in that case also you need OpenLM Agent to be there on the end user workstation. So this is a very small program which is running on the workstation, and it doesn't have any performance impact on the workstation. Now, these are some of the different license managers that we are currently supporting. You can also find this information on our website, www.openlm.com, under supported license managers tab. And this is, the number is continuously increasing. We are always trying to incorporate more and more different type of license managers which are being introduced in the market. So here you can see that we have, added all the different kind of engineering licenses. Mainly we are focusing on the engineering licenses, even though we also do support Microsoft O365 license monitoring, but our major focus is on the engineering license. Okay, let me show you some of the different reports, key reports in Live Console of OpenLM. Moment. Okay. So once you access the user interface of OpenLM, you get this kind of a dashboard where you can see basically the real-time license utilization and the real-time health of the license servers which you have interfaced with OpenLM server. So here, as you can see the status in green color, which means that the license servers that we have configured with OpenLM, they are communicating and everything is up and running. Secondly, here you see the name of the applications that we have interfaced with OpenLM, the different type of license managers like FlexLM, whether it is LUM or RMS, SP11 and on. Here you get to see the total quantity of licenses that you have for that particular application and the current usage. So this is the real-time license utilization. Okay. This quantity, it picks up directly from the license file, which is there on the license server. So nothing is manual, hardly any chance of, doing any manual mistake. So basically OpenLM will give you licensing information in 3 categories: real-time license utilization, second category of report is historical data usage, and third category is license optimization. So what do we get here in the first category of report, which is real-time license utilization? So in this dashboard, if you see here, we do see some links with the numbers. So for example, for vCollab application, I see 5 licenses in use out of total 22. So what if I want to know who are these 5 users who are using the licenses? So I can click on this number and this will open up the currently consumed license window along with the list of the usernames, feature of the application which are in use, what time the session was started, the IP address from where the license is being pulled, workstation host name, and all those details, and if the license is getting idle or not, and those different details here we get to see. Yeah. A second very important dashboard we have here is the feature user status, where within a single window you can configure different modules or different features of different application at one place. So suppose I want to monitor, I want to have a look at the real-time license usage of different features of different servers, then I can simply configure them in this one window. And I can see that, for this feature, the MATLAB major, I have 60 licenses in use out of 300. And similarly, AutoCAD mechanical, I have got 20 licenses out of 253, and vCollab, and so Pro Engineer like 35 out of 40. So this way I can add up more features into a single window and I can monitor them on a real-time basis. And the best part is that this screen gets automatically refreshed after every 60 seconds. So again, no manual work. I can have a look at the real-time licensing information. Now, So let's go into the second category of reports where we have historical data usage. So here, if you see, two very basic reports that we have here is a license usage report, where we get to see a pattern of the license usage. So if I just need to select the server name, the feature name. I can select multiple features here. Then I can select a date range for which period of time I want the license usage information. I can even select considering only working hours, which I can actually define in the OpenLM system. If my organization works in a single shift in a particular working hours, so I can choose to select that hours. Now, once I click on apply, I get to see here the pattern, a graph, a pattern of license usage across this period of time. This is the maximum number of licenses, and this continuous line shows me the pattern of license usage. The same report I get in a tablet format where I can see how many maximum concurrent licenses were used out of the total available license. And similarly, I can also choose to see a heat map. I can aggregate it per hour so that I get to see that across 24 hours of a day, how the licenses were used. So if my employees are working in shift, then I can, I can choose to um, decide that how many employees would be coming in a particular shift so that every one of them gets a license. And all these reports that you see here on your screen, they can be extracted, they can be, downloaded, and you can also schedule them so that you don't have to, every time log into this easy admin or the user interface of OpenLM. OpenLM system will automatically send these reports into your email at a particular day, at a particular time, whenever you want. So this kind of automation that we were talking about in the presentation slides, you can see, you can, actually, you can do that using OpenLM. Now, in this report, we don't see the user names. So for that, we have the license activity report, where you can, view who are these users who have accessed these license. You can see the username, the first name, last name. Now this is an encrypted data, so that's why you see these kind of alphanumeric characters, and the email address, the host name. Each session of the users are recorded here. So if a user starts a session at 9 a.m. in the morning, he stops or he closes the application after half an hour. Again, he starts the application after a couple of hours. So each those sessions of the users, you can view that in the license activity report. And also you can view if there was any idle time or not. For that, you need to have the agent installed. So, and in the group by tab, you can also consolidate the usage. You can view top 10 features or top 20 features, or you can sort it out according to the usage hours and all. So that kind of information you get in the license activity report. Now, apart from that, we also have very important report, which is called denial report. So in this, you get to see if the licenses, you are if you are short of licenses for any particular application, for any particular feature of the license. This is very important information when you are, doing a projection for how many licenses you require for the future. So for that, in that case, you need this information so that your users are always getting a license and they are not sitting idle due to shortage of licenses. So that kind of information you get in the denial report. Now, apart from that, we also have the license utilization and license not in use report. But these reports are for the third category of reports, which we call it as license optimization. So what do we see here in license optimization? we get to see like if you want to check that how many licenses, how many number of licenses you actually require for an application. So suppose you have got some, feature A of a particular application, and you want to understand whether the number of licenses that you have, do you need those many number of licenses, or you can manage the show with a fewer number of licenses. So in that case, like for example here, I have selected a particular server and I selected one feature of it. And when I click on apply with a parameter for quality of service as 95%, I see that I have total 70 licenses for that feature, but I only need 45 of them. So how do we arrive at this number? For this, I have selected this parameter quality of service as 95%, which means that 95% of the time the user would be getting a license. Rest 5% of the time he might get a denial. So what OpenLM does here, it takes into consideration the pattern of license usage across a period of time that I've selected on my left-hand side. And considering that usage, like how many times the license were fully utilized and how many times the availability was there, it makes a conclusion that we only need 45 number of licenses. So even if I consider to have maybe 5 or 10 more number of licenses as buffer, still I can save on at least 15 to 20 number of licenses. And as we all know, saving 15 or 20 licenses, saving at least on 1 or 2 licenses saves a huge cost of amount. So that kind of information, that kind of optimization we can do by simply generating a report in OpenLM. Now, another very important report in this category is licenses not in use. This is an important report which you can refer to when you are going for AMC renewal or subscription renewal. So that time you simply open up Easy Admin or the user interface of OpenLM, go to this report for license not in use, select that particular server for which you want that information, select a date range for which you want to see the data. And once you click on apply, you would be able to see that how many quantity of licenses for how many, what features you never used in that particular period of time that you have selected on your left. So like for example, here I selected the server and this date range of almost 10 months. And I see here that these are the number of features for which these many quantities I have never used. So these features I can choose to, drop them from the inventory or drop them from the AMC renewal. I can negotiate with the software vendor that I don't need these number of licenses. Yeah, so I can choose that I don't need these many number of licenses. So that way you get a very good report with these detailed information, which will help you to optimize the licenses. Now let us also see like how OpenLM monitors the license usage. So like I told you that we can monitor the license usage using the license manager for the floating licenses. Also, we can monitor the license usage using the process name. Okay, so for example, here you can see that I have different license managers configured from different servers like FlexLM and on, and also I've configured Notepad++. So this I'm monitoring using the process name of Notepad++, which is Notepad++ itself. So let us see how it monitors that. So you see here it was 0. Now I opened Notepad++ and it shows the usage as 1. So let me click on this number and it will show my name, my username, that I have opened up this application because I have the agent installed on my machine. what time I started the session, the IP address of my machine, and all those details. And also I can monitor the idle time. So once the application is getting idle above a specific threshold of time, I can see the idle period in OpenLM Easy App. And now let me show you something how we can reharvest the license if it is getting idle. So for that, I have opened up the ArcGIS application, and here I'm monitoring them. You see here this ArcGIS application. I've got 3 licenses, out of which I just pulled out 1. So it will take a couple of minutes to initiate the session, and then I can show you. And then you will see that the usage will come to 1. And after idling it for some time, you will see that the application gets closed itself. And there will be a message popping up here that uh, the application is getting closed and the work is getting saved before closing the app. And I will also have an option to reopen that application simply by clicking on that button. So how does it help us? Suppose, it happens that sometimes unintentionally, when an engineer is working in the organization, he pulls out a license and he's working on some model, and suppose it's a break time, he simply minimizes the window or simply locks his computer and goes away for lunch. Sometimes the lunch time gets extended and he's away there for 1 or maybe 2 hours. And during that period of time, the application is getting idle. So how OpenLM will help us? It will close that application. It will save the first of all, save the work first of all, and then close that application. And once the user is back to his workstation after the break, and he unlocks his machine, he gets that pop-up message that he can resume the session. So if a license is available, again, it will be checked out and user can again start to work. So during that period of time when he was away, that application was closed, the license was made available to the next waiting user, and he also utilized a license. So in that way, we are increasing the productivity, we are making the availability more for that license, and hence you can see that people are not sitting idle due to licenses being not available, and they are getting the licenses and they can work. So you see here now this number has changed to 1, and it will again show my information. Abhijit, that's my name, the feature viewer, and what time I started the session. Then here you can also view the application idle time, which is now 1 minute. So we'll wait for a couple of more minutes, and then we can view the that license reharvesting functionality or license automatic retrieval. Yeah, so that is how it works. Yeah, so apart from that, I just shown you the embedded reports that comes up with OpenLM core product. Now, apart from that, we also have something called OpenLM Reporting Hub that gives you more customized report, and you can play around with the data. It uses a Power BI, so we'll discuss about that as well in short, and that will also be of interesting. So let me show you that. Till the time we So let's talk about OpenLM Reporting Hub. What does it gives you? It gives you more reports, more aggregation, different dashboard, custom queries. For all these, we have the Reporting Hub. So here you will get all the interactive reports, infinite drill down possibilities as per you and your management need. And you can also simply just drag and drop interface. You get that kind of information. You get flexible aggregation and external integration as well. So let's take a pause here, and I'll show you this this little pop-up that you just noticed, that OpenLM agent has recently closed arcmap.exe. While I never opened any document, so that's why document is none, and hence it has closed the session. Now here I see this open button. So if I click on open, it will again resume the session. So it will again open this application. Now back to Reporting Hub. Basically, we are talking about a BI tool here, which is interfacing with an external database. This external database itself called the reporting database. So what it holds measure dimension structure. It holds all the OpenLM data, and it is calculated fields, and it's ready-made. So all tables are clearly connected here. Now let us see how does it works. So here we have got the OpenLM server. It has its own database, which we call it OpenLM database. Currently, we are supporting MySQL, MS SQL, and apart from that, we are now supporting MariaDB as well. On that, we have an ETL run that run at night, each night, to get all the information to a reporting database, which can be Postgres, MySQL, or MS SQL. Then we have, for that, this results in, then of course we are using here Power BI as the business intelligence tool. So this results in amazing reports and dashboard that you can generate. You can choose any field, any measure, and create groups and dashboards as per you and your choice and your requirement. All these are updated automatically. Now let's take a look at what we get eventually. Okay. So let me show you here live. So this is the Power BI tool. Now here you can see these are the different reports, like license utilization statistics, where you can see the utilization by hour aggregation, then time utilization, then the different features, their sum ups, utilization statistics. We have got different fields here which you can choose. Then session statistics, duration. Then we have got denial. Then license not in use. These are the different reports that you also see in the embedded core product, but here you get more flexibility to choose different kind of filters and all. Now, apart from that, you also have we can create a report as well. So yes, let's wait for a minute, and then we will be creating one. Yeah, so here it loads up. Licenses never used, using, not using, those information we have here. So let us create a new one to understand structure of Reporting Hub. Okay, now suppose in dimension, you can see here you have everything. You have an OpenLM like time-based, aggregation, group-based, license, based, etc. These are all the dimension that OpenLM has. Now, apart from that, here we see the measures. So going on to the measure, you will find idle, duration, session duration, raw denial, license quantity, aggregation, forms, and all. So let's try to create a quick report. So I selected a table here. Now I want to select, I want to see for which product, what is the usage hours, like how many hours that application is in use, and of course the user information for that application. So I select here dimension user, and I select the username. Simply I can drag and drop. So I get to see here the usernames. Now under dimension license, I can select the product name. So I select here the product name, and I want to see like the session duration for each of these user for each of these products. So here I can simply select the summation of session duration. So this is how you can simply create a report of your choice as per your requirement and your management's requirement, and you can play around with the data. And you can, always you can create a dashboard like this, and you will see that it will automatically store the data. It will automatically. So it is really easy to create a very complicated reports with all these information that you need, and you get a lot of customization that you can do. So yeah, so these are the different benefits that I've shown you, the different functionalities, the different reports that I just shown you in OpenLM that we have. So yeah, so that's it. And yeah, if you have any question, please let me know, and we'll be happy to answer that. Yes, so we have got a question. Can you please show us a report for idle usage history through Easy Admin? Of course, let me share the screen. One moment. So let me see here for Notepad++. Let me check that out. Okay. So you see here, I had opened Notepad++ a few minutes ago, and now it is getting idle. And we see here that we do have an idle period here. So if I click on this moon-like icon, then I can see here the chart. Like this graph will show me for how many minutes the application was active, then since when it is getting idle. Similarly, I can see here the idle period. So now, since I have got only one idle period, that's why I can see this information here, that this is coming in only one row. But once, I have more number of idle sessions, I will see those different sessions in different rows. And I can also extract this report. And this report you can also see in the license activity report as well. So there also you will see that this moon-like icon in the one of the last columns, and there you'll see that information of the license. Will the recording of this session will be made to the attendees? Yes, I believe it will be made. One more thing that that I just mentioned also, that currently for OpenLM, you also need to have a database. So currently we are supporting 3 different databases, external databases like MySQL, SQL Server, and apart from that, we also support MariaDB. So you can choose to install them on the same server where you have OpenLM, or you can also install them on a separate server. There also you can install the database for OpenLM. Well, the history of the current of the idle time that you can view in the license activity report. There we have the column for idle time. Okay. We have got this question. Do you have any documentation that details the capabilities of OpenLM when the client have the module installed on them versus when they don't? I am not sure we'll be able to get the client on all workstation running licensed apps. Yes, we do have complete documentation for each component of OpenLM. Everything is available on our website, openlm.com. There we have a search button on the on the top right corner of the screen. There you can type in your the like maybe OpenLM agent or OpenLM broker, and you will get to see the complete information like the benefits of it, what information we get if we are using that particular component, how it can be installed, you know, what are the things that are required as the system requirement. All those details are available on our website. And of course, if you have any specific query, you can always connect with us through our chat, or you can also send us an email at support@openlm.com. And we'll be happy to assist you with your query. Okay, any other question? In order to understand what are the things required, like the operating systems which are currently supported by OpenLM, what you need to have on the central network server where you install the OpenLM server program. All those information are available on our website under system requirement tab that you can find on the on our website www.openlm.com. And there we have the complete information, which port is required to be open, and the versions of databases that are currently supported. Those information are also there on the website. Well, the agent can be installed through SCCM or GPO. So you can roll it out. We have the documentation as well for it. And it's a silent installation. The agent doesn't require much time. It's a matter of few seconds in which you can install the agent silently on the end user workstation. And as I said, there are two main important functionalities of the agent. First, if you want to monitor the idle session, as I've shown you, then you need the agent. Secondly, if you have a any standalone license to be monitored, in that case also you need the agent. Then for the license retrieval purpose, for that also you need the agent to be installed. The complete list of license managers that are currently supported, that is there on the website. Currently more than 50 different type of engineering license managers are supported by us. You think of any major license, it will be surely supported by us. And if there's anything specific, then yes, please do ask and we will check it and let you know. Well, there is no performance impact on the broker on the license server. It's a very small program running at the backend. So if you have different license managers like DSLS, FlexLM, and other license managers running on a license server, you need only one program to be installed there, and it will run. It will it doesn't have any such performance impact as such on the server. So yeah, be sure about that. Well, support, yes, we have got 24 cross 6 support available. Apart from Saturday, we are working on all days, and people are available for support. And once we receive an email or a chat, these are the two ways you can communicate with us. You'll get an immediate response, definitely. Any other query? Anyone? Okay, then I hope this session was interactive and informative. Thank you for putting forward your queries, and I hope um, I was descriptive enough in order to answer your questions. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this session. So thank you very much for joining in, for taking out time from your busy schedule. And yeah, please connect with us, and please stay connected with us through different platforms. And you'll get to hear more about us. You'll get to see that we are doing more number of webinars on different topics related to OpenLM, its capabilities, the different features that we are coming up with, the different new versions that we are coming up with in the future. And yes, definitely, I can assure you that the information that you're getting here, and if you use OpenLM to its full strength, then it will definitely help your organization to stretch the licenses to their limit, as we call it as, and it will help you to optimize the license and um, uh, benefit. It will help definitely benefit your organization. So thanks again for joining in, and I wish you all have a great day ahead, and please stay in touch with us. Thank you for listening. Thank you. Bye.